Hello, hello everybody. Um, let's check my mic and my sound. I think it's okay. Let's go. Let's continue. Haven't streamed for like a day or so. I hope I can stream for a little bit. Um, eh, what am I doing here? Journal. No quests. Okay, so I just go towards the story. Let's go. Let's go towards the story stuff. Am I on 60 frames right now? Yeah, I am. So, what's going on? For me, nothing really happened lately. I bought Outlast Trials. I hope to play with my friends at some point. I kinda like spend a lot of money on it. Yeah, I hope that I will be able to play with people. At some point. At some point I will totally will. I don't want to play with randoms because I don't like playing with random people. If my friends doesn't really want to play with me, I probably will just go on Twitch and try to find somebody to play with. I'm a puss. I'm afraid of games like this. So it'll be very fun. Not sure if I ever stream it because I don't like to stream online games. We'll see, we'll see.
Farewell. In your element.
Okay. I got some new stuff on my stream, and I hope somebody will come over and try it. I got 2 new sound alerts. One of those you already heard at some point, but I don't use it anymore as a sub alert because I don't want people to sub for me. I just missed. So yeah, basically, the satellite, is it satellite? Satellite is so good. Should I upgrade it? Can I? No, I can't. So we have max level satellite. It's very good. Do I need anything, by the way? I would like to maybe do this. Maybe it will be better for satellite. We'll see.
I do. Where are you off to now then? Bound for the Free Cities, perhaps? Oh, no need to say if you'd rather not. We all have our reasons. Ain't exactly feeling like sharing with strangers myself at the mo. Truth be told, I could do with a bit of inspiration. Don't know which way to turn no more. Was doing a roaring trade back in Oriflamme. Right up until the poor Drake lost her noggin. So, thought I'd try me luck in the desert. And the Fang went the same way. And don't get...
I'm sorry, I do not care. I do not care about this guy. I don't want to listen to his problems and shit. To his bubbling. I'm sorry, I'm a bad streamer. I'm sorry. I just really don't want to listen to this guy. For those.
Careful.
Let's kill them because more. More ability points, not less ability points. This is so good. Actually, this is probably the best way to deal with them. I mean, not the best, but... Not the fastest, not the best, but like one of the coolest ways to upgrade my triangle to the max. I mean, not to the max, to the... like, so I can hold it and shoot. This. And the satellite. This is the best combination. I mean... I'm saying it's the best, it's like, it's just very good. It's just very nice. Especially for flying enemies.
We're nearly there. Have you been to Tabor before?
It deals a bunch of damage.
Where now, Joshua?
There is a residence just inside the city gates. She awaits us within.
Okay, teleportation spot. Let's go.
My Lord Marquis, it is an honor. I am Yote, Knight of the Undying, charged with the protection of His Grace Joshua Rosfield, Keeper of the Flame of the Phoenix.
Of course. It all makes sense now.
Would you care to elaborate?
The Undying are loyal servants to the ducal throne. Or more specifically, to its heir. They have served our family for generations, albeit from the shadows.
Since their inception, they have been tasked with the preservation and enactment of the rites of ancestral communion. After the events at Phoenix Gate, it was the Undying who delivered me to safety. And since the day I left Rosaria, Yote has been my constant companion and protector. Without her sword, I would not have survived my journey across the realm.
Rise, Lady Yote. You saved my brother. I owe you a debt I can never repay.
I but did my duty.
Come now. Tell us what you've discovered.
Your Grace. It is as you feared. The vessel we spied off the coast of the Crystalline Dominion on the night of her fall. It was the Einherjar. Beyond any doubt.
The Black Galleon.
Joshua, the Einherjar is the Royalists' flagship. What business would they have in the Dominion?
Upon learning of Waloed's involvement in recent events at Drake's Fang, I sensed the malign influence of Ultima and bid Yote and the Undying look into the matter.
We have reason to believe that the Black Galleon weighed anchor shortly after the fighting began, and set a course due south.
For Canva. Then it is Waluda knights who besiege the cities.
What is left of them? Yes. And the Black Galleon sails at but one man's behest. Barnabas Tharm.
But are we truly safe here in the Agora?
The city guard have been paid, if that's what you're implying.
All the more reason for them to run.
Well, you are free to leave, Lord Minister.
Markets abandoned, warehouses aflame, blackened hulls choking every port in the capital. Canva is ruined.
The realm teeters on the brink of chaos, and all you can think about is commerce!
Forgive us. We were not aware Dhalmekia now subsisted on charity.
Not quite.
How dare you!
Distinguished members of the Council, you must forgive His Majesty this intrusion.
What is the meaning of this?
A trifle crowded, but I fear it will have to serve, my liege.
Very well.
My colleagues, do you not see? The king! He has come to save us from the Akashic! He is a gift from the heavens, divine intervention, our very salvation.
And of course, if it is compensation he requires, we would be most willing to negotiate a fair price for services rendered.
Fools! Your ignorance unbecomes you.
Your Majesty, correct me if I'm wrong, but I would swear that the fiends washing the cobbles of Canva with the blood of her citizens wear the colors of Waloed. Ha! So you do not deny it. Guards, fetter them, and see our guests to the dungeons!
Enough. Pathetic creatures.
Is he Odin, dude? Does he have Odin in him?
The girl is still here, somewhere in the city. Her consciousness fair dripping with her late father's hubris. A consciousness to which Mythos is inextricably bound and inexorably drawn. See that he is made welcome.
Yes, Your Majesty.
Come, Mythos. Surely the prince's light cannot have sated you.
So then, how long has Waloed been under Ultima's control?
How long indeed? Based on what we know of Barnabas's actions, I would guess some few years, mayhap more.
But to what end? What does Ultima want?
The tapestry. Show them.
Phoenix Gate, Drake's Breath, and now here. But what is it?
It is old, ancient, even. Naught remains of the faith it represents, save what can be gleaned from the image itself. None could tell me what the one in the apothecary meant, even the Undying. But I believe it may be the key to discerning Ultima's purpose. That figure in the center, the one beneath whom the icons congregate, that I believe to be Ultima. He is a god, or at least godlike, his very existence beyond our ken. The icons, and by extension their dominants, are meant to be his subjects, and while some, like Barnabas, have accepted this role, others have rejected it, like you, Clive, which is rather inconvenient, as it appears he needs you most of all. And gods don't like to be disobeyed.
No, I don't suppose they do.
Clive, may I tell Yotei of the lake?
By all means.
Yotei, I will be accompanying my brother to the Free Cities. Whilst we are afield, I would have you watch over those Clive has made his wards. Umielos delan tuisag ilith. Though well concealed, the hideaway lacks trained fighters to defend its occupants should they be discovered.
But it is my duty to...
As it has ever been my brother's duty, remember.
If that is your wish, Your Grace. But please be safe. If aught were to befall you,
You have my word.
Farewell, my lord, my lady.
We are in your debt, Yotei.
Let's find our friends.
Dame dane, dame yo, dame nanu yo. Andaga, sukide.
It's plain she cares for you very deeply.
And I her, which is why I had to let her go.
Yo sai che demo. Yugamanai. Omoide ga. Baka mitai. Oh my god, I was wondering who have such such limited amount of points. I'm always you, welcome my channel. Hello. Hello, how are you doing? Yeah, I spent like 2 hours yesterday to setting this shit up. Finally you have something to spend your points on. I was wondering what do I do with those for a very long time. And since nobody allowed to sub for me anymore, I decided to just put my sub alert there so everybody can just listen to it. So yeah, but this is still my favorite. This is still my favorite.
Why?
I'm sorry, this is... I'm very embarrassed in front of Neko for this, but I think this is amazing. How are you doing, Lamb? How are you doing? We're gonna do some side quests now.
Who among you is that?
I don't care about what he's saying,
Because I have a mind to make.
The side quests are not interesting, story-wise. So I'm just gonna talk over them no matter what.
Caravan carried with it a rumor most fortuitous for one in my trade. That an
Maybe my cousin to set up Frontier. Can you help your Russian friend to set up Frontier, please?
held as they are to acts of violence, few survive to maturity. But those that do...
I tried to look up guides and shit, but my brain capacity is not enough. I just can't. Impossible for me.
Though I would have it tanned
I really wanna play Frontier.
into marvels the likes of which the world has never seen.
I tried it twice, and both times I never went anywhere further than...
The worked hide of a well-aged beast.
Nowhere.
That would fetch such coin that Gilbert himself might weep with envy.
Because like most of the guides on YouTube was deleted by Capcom. Capcom doesn't really like those guides. I mean, can you like guide me through this bullshit? Because I'm very bad like with this shit. I'm so scared of doing stuff like with my PC and other stuff. I don't know. I can do it, but I'm just afraid of myself doing this. Like if somebody guide me through this shit and like 100% knows that what he's doing, I would love to do this.
I eagerly await.
It's just like me. Me is the problem. I'm the problem. And there's one more here. Where is the stairs? Yeah, but I'm bad at it. I mean, if you can do this, you're already good at it.
You there! Finally, no one was paying me the slightest heed.
Is something wrong?
At the university, the students would hang on my every word. Sadly, this far from home, I'm just a vagrant greybeard.
The university?
I really want to try Frontier. Is Frontier the one where you can like run with weapons drawn and shit like this?
Accomplished in all Valisthea, some have said. Not that I look the part.
And is it the one with Magnet Spike?
In my...
I really want to play with Magnet Spike. I heard that Magnet Spike is like OP. It's like very, very overpowered.
Windbag bested.
Is it true? Okay. That's why I want to play it.
The answers I seek lie
And it looked cool. It looked very, very anime.
feeble reach. Would you do an old
I don't really want to try Tonfas. I want Magnet Spike.
in my stead? You'll be amply rewarded.
Oh, does this have like does it have medium bowgun, or it's only like try or other bullshit or DOS?
Assuming you know your letters, that is. Some courteous
Or it was only on like PSP.
clues to Tabor's rich history into
Light and heavy. Okay.
dotted about the village.
I'm sorry, I'm not paying attention to the bullshit. I'm really sorry. I'm not paying attention to this. I don't care about what he's talking about.
In the hope that those carvings might shed light on a riddle I've been pondering for some time. Namely, the otherwise undocumented origins of Tabor's unique...
Yeah, I don't care. I don't want to skip it, but I'm tempted. I'm very tempted to skip this shit.
Perfectly. Remember what...
I can just spam some sound alerts.
I'll piece together the rest. Make for the dome.
It's my favorite one, to be fair. I love it so much. That's actually cool since you need to time your shots to reduce recoil. I like to time shots. Sounds weird because I usually don't like rhythm games.
How are those new boots treated?
Especially Metal Hellsinger. Oh my god.
Soft as Phoenix.
I hate Metal Hellsinger because of how bad I am at it. I tried to play it and I was so mad. I was so fucking mad at myself. Because I don't know how to play Metal Hellsinger. Because I really like the game. But I'm so mad that I cannot play it. Same with Jump King. I fucking hate Jump King because I'm bad at the game. Because I don't know how to time my jumps. Memorize the Southern Storm inscription. Southern stone inscription. The south. Let's skip something. This is shooting, so I get you. But I guess, I mean, shooting is easier to train. I think maybe. I don't know. What do I need to do? Okay, I did skip a bunch of dialogues. So I'm kinda... I feel bad about it now. Okay, this one. Oh fuck.
No history would be complete without mention of the mother.
Oh, I don't need to. Okay, I don't need to actually memorize it. I just took a screenshot. Goblin coins. Goblin these nuts. Anyway, this one is the next one. How's your Zelda journey going, Lime? I feel bad that I stopped playing Zelda because I went so far. I spent so much time and I got to 96%. And I just stopped.
What Golden Plains
like
Wanderers have called home, I wonder.
I think I have like 8 side quests that I did not complete at Zelda. And everything else is just killing bosses. That's it. Just to kill all bosses and 8 side quests. Wait, did I? I can place animations but not aiming the gun and pressing the button fast. Yeah, it is hard. I like when so Lime, when I play Siege good, like if you saw me ever on Chi stream play good at Siege, like to actually kill people in rapid succession, it's always luck. Every time it's luck, it's never skill. And I hate it so much because I don't know how to train aim. I know only how to get lucky kills.
What that I could have seen for myself. Come, don't tease me now. What did you learn of this place and its people? Let's start with the engraving to the south, shall we? What did it say?
Fuck, I actually needed to... Fuck. Fuck. South.
Guardians of the Crystal, the first stones of Tabor, sacred hold thy noble blood, till ends the mother's labor. I'm pretty sure that was it.
Fascinating. It would seem the founders of this city were descendants of those fallen charged with protecting the Mother Crystal.
That's even more so amazing since you can do it somewhat consistent. I can't. That's the problem. It's so fucking random.
The engraving to the north is next, I think.
North. North is Wanderers of the Golden something something.
Wanderers of the Golden Plains, lay your roots in stone. With pride recall thy noble past, and make these rocks a home. Or, I think that was it, at least.
No doubt you're right. There are vestiges of nomadic customs in Tabor its guardian roots could never account for. This is proving most enlightening. Now, for the final stone.
The final stone. Children... Tales of the land. This one.
Children of the hunters, now tillers of the land. reap her promised blessing, and give praise her gracious hand. That's all three.
And so, we add primitive farmers to Tabor's founding peoples, the final piece of the puzzle. 3 engravings, 1 for each of the 3 peoples to have settled Tabor in ancient times. Guardians of the Mother Crystal, wanderers from across the plains, and last but certainly not least, hunters turned farmers.
I don't care. I really don't care. I'm so sorry. Lime, I'm sorry. I don't care about this guy and what he's saying. Like, I'm so bad at this. Like, it's not interesting for me. I want to do the story. Why am I doing platinum in this game? I'm not listening to him at all. I'll be trying to solve my hazard network problem. Okay.
Too many stairs, perhaps.
This is what I'm talking about. Network problems. This is what I'm afraid the most when I'm gonna be setting up the Frontier. Because it messes up your network shit. Goblin these nuts coin. Okay. Play blah blah blah. Where is my teleportation spots? This game needs much more teleportation spots. Not problem is even before Frontier. But there is still like you do need to mess with your network stuff to set up Frontier. I saw the guides. You need to like do some weird IP shit or like to change some DNS settings or other bullshit. Doesn't anymore? Oh. Okay.
No mistakes.
Okay, I would like to do this, Lime. I would like to have Frontier because I really want to play it. And if you can help me with this shit, I would really appreciate it. Because I don't know anybody else who can help me with this shit. I'm starving over new Monster Hunter games. Like, even though I haven't finished the GU, I still want new games. And Frontier was on my list for a very long time. Play at the red areas on the fields of blah blah blah. Let's go, let's do this. Is it the boss? It's just a wyvern.
You deserve a rest.
That's boring.
Old he may be, but it looks like there's still plenty of fight in him yet.
Unfortunately, he was too far away. I like fighting in this game. I wish there were more games like this with fighting like this. Unfortunately, there is no such game anymore with fighting mechanics like in this game. I'm kidding. You know, Lime, you know, I'm just saying that, So as you can see, I'm not using the my thing anymore. I'm not using the auto combo thing. I'm trying to combo myself, and maybe after I finish this game, I will be trained enough to do the DMC. Because I like the only reason why I don't play DMC is the combos, and because I have shitty slasher mechanics. but but the combos is the hardest thing ever.
I worried you might never return. Quickly, let me see it.
Take it. The foreskin of Wyvern.
Oh, as supple as a maiden's cheek, yet as adamant as her virtue. This is everything I had hoped for, and more. Clearly, my trust in you was not misplaced. You must be a hunter of considerable talent to have bested the beast with nary a scratch. Join me as my honored partner. With my means and your might, we shall be as wealthy as the merchant kings of Zemeckis.
I don't plan on making a habit of this. I'm busy enough as it is.
Very well. Though I believe fate had a hand in our meeting, it would be unbecoming of me to beg. Do not allow me to keep you from being about your business. Here, for the hide.
Yay! Skin trade. We are trading all of the foreskin of all of the wyverns. That is it. We are done. Let's go back to Hideaway just in case. I'm gonna check for the side quests. Lime, I'm not sure if you care, by the way. I'm not sure if you care, but I still say this. So there is a thing here in the Hideaway. The counter is that's supposed to show me all of the side quests in the world, and it fucking never works. It never have side quests, even if I see the side quests in the world, in the overworld. I hate it so much. Oh, we have this south of Tabor, Dalmatia. Let's go south of Tabor, Dalmatia. South of Tabor. Tabor. South of Tabor is down, so let's go. So sometimes it shows me a quest, like sometimes, not very often it shows me the quest. But 90% of times I open the counter, it's empty. And then I open the world map and there is like 2 green quests.
Cyril, how fares the search?
Well, Your Grace, my report shall be with you ere long.
Ah, yes. Yotei is otherwise engaged, at my behest.
And the duty of wardenship?
Fulfilled. For as you see, I've been reunited with my first shield.
I am Cyril, Knight of the Undying and bearer of the Burning Quill, charged with chronicling the mortal deeds of His Grace, Joshua Rosfield, Keeper of the Flame of the Phoenix and rightful Archduke of Rosaria.
I entrusted Cyril here with overseeing the investigation into Ultima's origins. Findings from his brothers and sisters afield are delivered here to be collated and catalogued.
Just how many Undying are there?
Not nearly enough, milady. Yet we are glad to give our all in service to the Phoenix. Such is, and has ever been, our creed.
I see.
You have your associates, I have mine. But you may now think of them as ours. That won't be a problem, will it?
The Phoenix is our sun, and we but the shadows that quicken in his radiance. It is from the darkness that we serve, both him and now you. Pray accept this token. For as long as you bear it, members of our order will reveal themselves unto you, if there is nothing further.
I'm guessing a bunch of those seals, but they don't do anything. It's just the story items that doesn't really mean anything to me.
It's a Canva then.
We'll talk about this later.
Cyril seemed very,
Why am I getting these items? Why am I getting these items?
Why?
Oh my god, this is so dumb, but I love it so much. Okay, so there must be a bunch of monsters somewhere here. Maybe here.
Are you sure this is the right way, brother?
Yes. Don't question me. Is this what I need? I don't think so. Oh my god, I didn't wind up enough. Oh wait, did I unlock the shortcut or something? Let us see.
It's over!
This is so cool. No, that's not a shortcut, it was here all the time. It was just locked before. Yeah, it was just locked before, okay. Let's go back and this is the place, I think. Lime, did we ever spoke, by the way? I don't remember if I ever spoke to you. Don't you always chat on the text chat when you play Siege? Ah. Okay. I know why. It's because you hate my accent. That's why I don't want to speak to you. The pack, rank C. It's boring.
You're on my side, Tolo.
And let's go destroy everything. Oh my god, this is so good. upgrade this. I'm so shy because I always get called mem during calls and I hate it. Look at this dick mem. I mean, I also have female, girlish voice, and I also hate my voice, because, like, I sound like a girl. I hate it. I have to forcefully lower my voice all the time.
Excellent.
I hate it. I hate it so much. Like, especially on the mic. I guess, usually, like, you sound on the mic the same as you sound in real life. It's like, usually like this. It's not the mic problem. No, I hate my voice. I wish I had, like, a ASM kind of voice. ASM have, like, super manly voice. Oh, shit. I want to upgrade this. So which one is this one? Yeah, I'm gonna be upgrading this later. Because, like, now since I learned how to use it, actually I want to use it. I think what that podcast was. Yeah, he does. There was actually bragging recently about him being able to, like, have very clear speech. And I'm so jealous of it. I'm so jealous of him having this kind of speech. I understand that he doesn't, like, get it. You don't get shit like this. You train it. And I never did. I never did, so that's why I'm jealous. Because I never put effort.
Then let us be rid of them.
It's my first time fighting orcs.
Slow.
I don't think it's my first time. I think my first time fighting orcs was in the mines. Yeah, I think it was in the mines.
Ready, go? Run like the wind.
Let's go. Run like the wind. Oh, by the way, let me check my list of quests. So, in 2 quests, so this one, then the next after this, and then the next after the next quest. This will be the quest where I get the when I start getting the Ragnarok.
Let there be light!
Wait, what do you mean Ragnarok? Yeah, oh yeah, Ragnarok. Yeah, Ragnarok. It will be my first step to Götterdämmerung. I cannot wait for using Götterdämmerung. I'm still not sure if this is the best weapon in the game.
You make it look easy.
Because there is Götterdämmerung and Ultima Sword. And I'm not sure which one is, like, the best of the best.
Clive.
I assume the one that you get the last. I assume that will be the best one.
The free men are still holding their own, then.
Do we have any idea where Gav and the others might be?
There's a warehouse near the docks where we agreed to meet if there was any trouble. We should hurry.
By the way, when the Final Fantasy Remake Part 2 come out, I'm gonna be playing that one on Japanese. No matter what the mouth, how do you say this? The lip sync. And I will not care about lip sync, I will gonna be playing the Japanese. We got new side quests. Let's go. I still need to get the Pinocchio game.
If we're going to do this, we'll need...
Clive, your timing is impeccable. It just so happens that right at this very moment, we're in need of someone with your talents.
And what talents would those be?
Why, your fearlessness, and your skill with a blade.
I'm listening.
Well, as I'm sure you're aware, when these dark skies swept over the Republic, so too did a wave of chaos and confusion. Randalar has been particularly badly affected. Many of the capital's bearers have lost their masters, or taken the opportunity to flee them. None remain free for long, of course. Most find themselves under the protection of the Fist before they get far. But the army too is in disarray, and finds itself unable to provide for its new charges. Which means it has been looking to sell.
And you've been looking to buy, to make sure these masterless bearers remain that way.
Precisely. It's the perfect opportunity to free dozens more, and for an attractive price, no less.
So where does my skill with a blade come in?
Though we may have the funds to buy these bearers, we have nowhere to house them. So we've been searching for a place where they can be resettled. Somewhere far from the prying eyes of those who would see them enslaved once more. And we believe we have found one. Cashlock. A small hamlet hidden in a canyon. The place was abandoned a long time ago, but when the men moved out, the beasts moved in.
And so we seek the aid of a fearless swordsman to encourage them to look elsewhere. You'll help, won't you?
Sure.
How could I refuse?
Excellent. Theo, if you wouldn't mind making arrangements for the transportation of our guests, as we discussed.
Of course. Leave everything with me.
Sounds like you'll have your work cut out for you.
I will. We have an entire village to stock and furnish. Residents and all. Even if I begin right now, I'll be working day and night. So I'd better get started. Try to clear the place out before the wagons roll in, won't you?
I'll do my best.
You will find a village in Chaedra's Thread, past Lateney's Cleft. My man there will open the gate for you.
All right. Wish me luck.
I'm sure you won't need it.
Okay. Make for Kazlok. Why do you need such a hard name? Kazlok. Fuck. Oh, by the way, Lime, I'm not sure if you're the right person to ask, and I'm not sure if you're still actually here. But I'm searching for a game that's like not game, but like game recommendation. About 10 years ago, I played the game called The Powder Toy. And I want to play something like this, but the modern, in the modern way. Fuck, I skipped a turn. Like something modern, but like the Powder Toy. And I'm trying to find it, and I I asked on Reddit. Let's see, what does people on Reddit say? There is action sandbox, people say on Reddit. You don't know the powder toy? You should check it out. The powder toy is so good. It's 11-year-old game, I think, or 10-year-old game. But it is so good even nowadays. You can download it for... I'm not sure if you can download it for free, but you can pirate it for free, I guess.
You're finished!
Oh yeah, such a cool game. Very cool game. Do I just drop down?
This must have been a nice place once.
It will be again.
I just noticed that Joshua actually semi-primes from time to time into Nyx. This is so cool. Okay, what are those?
Let's try.
I like that Bahamut is all about the long range combat. Good bird. She could just fly away. Final materials.
I think that's the last of them.
I think you
Report back.
Something the matter, Theodore? Quiet.
Those are our terms. I trust that you will give them your full consideration.
I shall. Thank you.
Him again.
Someone you know?
Yes. And, no. But enough about him. How did you fare down in Cashlock?
It's done. The village is safe now.
You made quick work of it, as always.
I should go and let Eloise know.
Don't let me keep you. But Clive, don't tell her I was watching her, will you? She'll only get upset. I'll explain everything once you've finished with your report.
All right. We'll speak then.
Report back.
Eloise, I just got back from Cashlock. The village should be safe now.
Thank you, Clive. Here, something for your trouble. Well then, now that you have laid the groundwork for our little project, I suppose we'd better finish the job. The first thing we'll need to do is make sure our offer for the bearers is accepted.
You're still in negotiations?
We are. A trusted colleague has been dealing with the Fist on our behalf, but things have been trickier than we anticipated. I suppose it's to be expected. This is the army we're dealing with. Fighting's what they do. But we shall emerge victorious in the end.
Well, if you need any help, you know where to find me.
I'm not sure I do. But thank you, all the same.
I'm still watching Chi 24-hour stream. I'm watching it for the last 3 days. I think I'm 17 hours in. Am I? Yeah, 17 hours in.
The man I was watching earlier, the one speaking to my sister.
Because I had to skip most of it since I was at my brother's house.
Bigger trading houses.
And sleeping.
Well, every trader in Dhalmekia has. They operate across the length and breadth of the Republic. And they're still expanding. They've been trying to get Eloise to join their ranks for some time now. And judging by her reaction earlier, I'd say she had half a mind to accept their latest offer.
And you'd rather she didn't?
I would rather she did what makes her happy. And I would never deny her such an opportunity. Eloise saved me from slavery. And we have striven to save others like me ever since. But this was not the life my sister wanted, nor the one she deserves. I won't let her give up on her dreams again for my sake. She freed me from my bonds. And she must be freed from hers in turn.
You're a good man, Theo.
How's your fix going on, Lem?
Grateful for what my sister
did.
Are
you winning? Are you winning over the internet?
By letting her live her own life. But each time an opportunity to do just that arises, she turns it down. For my sake.
She loves you.
And I love her. Which is why I want this time to be different. To show her that I don't need to be watched over anymore. Though I'm sure I'll still need some help from time to time. I trust that I can count on you.
Always.
Thank you, Clive. Well then, I had better get back to work. These bearers aren't going to move themselves. That's a job for the Crimson Caravans.
Okay. We're done with this. And there is 2 more. Oh my god. Let's go.
I'll be taking you all to a storehouse in the Bales. Leave anything you don't need.
You know what you have to do. Clive, I fear that I must bid you farewell. As you know, our time grows short. The Lord Chief Justice's vultures are circling. We must strike now. Before we part, I want you to know that, though I may not always have been your most vocal ally, I trust you, as I trusted your predecessor.
Thank you. I appreciate the sentiment, and I understand more than anyone how you feel. But is revenge really the answer?
It is the one I found, and it is all that I have lived for since that day.
But what of Lostwing? Everything you've built.
I built Lostwing to achieve this aim. Once it is done, the village will have served its purpose. My comrades and I are sure of our cause, and we shall fight to the last, come what may. But there are those among us who cannot fight. Children, the elderly, bearers afflicted by the curse. I would place Lostwing in their hands, if I thought it would do them any good. But a village home only to the frail and the infirm is not likely to stay a safe haven for long. And so, Clive, I find myself turning to you once more. Will you take them to your hideaway, that they might live even should Lostwing die?
Yeah, let's go.
I will.
Thank you. I will not have it said that I did not see to the well-being of those who rallied to my cause. The people I speak of have withdrawn to Gotan's Bales, away from danger in case the Black Shields strike.
Understood. I'll make sure they get to the hideaway safely.
Then the last of my preparations are complete. Fare you well, Clive. And may Griga guide us. All of us.
For great justice too. Let's teleport like 10 meters because we can, because of SSD. We can teleport 10 minutes and not lose time. Damn, PS5 SSD is like the best thing ever.
Everyone, Quinton has asked that you come with me. He can no longer guarantee your protection, but I can. There's a safe place I can take you to.
Well, if that's what the Master thinks best. Cid, none of us would be standing here today if it weren't for Master Quinton. We owe him our lives. So we ain't about to start telling him what he should do with his. If he's saying we ain't safe in Lostwing no more, it's 'cause he ain't coming back. And if that's what has to happen, then so be it. I only hope he can see this through to the end. That we get to see justice done.
I hope so too.
Oi! You lot! Where's everyone else? They ain't already left, have they?
They've gone with Master Quinton.
Fuck! Fuck! Fuck!
What's wrong?
I've just come from the Justice's manor. We have to get Quinton to call off the attack. It ain't just the Black Shields protecting the place. He's got a guard dog and all. A fucking monster. They don't stand a chance against that thing. If I don't get the message to them, they're all gonna fucking die.
No. We can't let this happen. Cid! Don't worry about us. You've got to catch up with him. We can't let Quinton die before that bastard does.
All right. I'll do what I can. Where is this manor?
It's way over to the east, through the woods. Heavenhall, he calls it.
Promise us, Cid. Promise us you'll do what you can.
I will see. Right here. What the fuck is this? Matagot. Get fucked. Right here, let's go. Do I actually wanna fight everybody here?
Good girl. Run like the wind.
Get there.
Clive, look.
No. Don't tell me we're too late. Quentin, are you all right?
No. But I am alive. Which is more than I can say for my comrades. They followed me without question all the way here. And they died. For nothing.
This must be the guard dog. Quentin. I'll hold it off. You go.
But...
Your comrades didn't die for nothing. They died for you. Don't let their sacrifice be in vain.
I won't.
Come on, then.
Oh shit.
That is no mere guard dog.
No. It's a rabid beast that needs to be put down.
Let's go. This kill is amazing. Just missed.
You're finished!
Easy.
If only we'd arrived earlier. Is it over?
It is. He wept and begged for mercy. And I cut him from ear to ear. Just as I dreamed of doing all these years. All my plans. Building a haven in Lostwing. Freeing bearers from their chains and recruiting them to my cause. It was all for this. But what is this? Justice? My faithful comrades. All those lives lost. So that I might take another.
Quentin.
Master Quentin! Oh, thank Grieger you're safe.
You're alive.
And so are you. I'm so sorry. I tried to warn you about that thing. And I hate to say it, but there's more bad news. It's Lostwing. It's been flooded.
What?
Oh damn.
Lost Wing. My Lost Wing.
And look who's here.
They must have stolen in after we left, just before the flood struck. What if there are still people in there?
Don't be a fool! Damn it. Quinton's not going to last long in there.
Then we finish this quickly.
I gotta lose my frames. This game needs a patch, like ASAP. This game needs a patch right now, or like this is bullshit. Like I feel like I will finish the game before the first patch.
It's over. You're finished. Quinton! Hold on. I'm gonna get you out of here! Nice try.
Nice. Very nice. Level 41.
I need to get back to Quinton.
Yeah. Give me a second. Okay. It's mastered now. I can't use it. I wanted to try it.
Quinton! Quinton! Look at me! Thank the Founder. He hasn't turned. I'm going to get you out of here. Welcome back to the land of the living.
Is Lost Wing?
The flood has filled the valley.
I see. Then all is at an end. A strange way to achieve one's life's ambition.
No, Master Quinton.
Good morning, River. Good morning. How are you doing?
Why? All that I strove for is gone.
Only emptiness remains.
Is it also morning for you right now?
I have nothing left to live for.
What the heck are you on about? You've got us, ain't you? Don't try telling me you're only free
The
to...
game is very good when nobody's talking.
And we all know it.
I thought you weren't coming back.
But unfortunately now
And I prayed, and you did.
it's a side quest trigger. I don't care about side quest story. I really want to skip this shit, but I can't because I'm streaming. Like, I wish just press a button and never see this shit again. I don't care. It's boring.
Master Quinton, we believe...
I will forget it, like, 10 minutes after this. 3 minutes after this, I will forget this bullshit.
Your village may be lost, but it seems your people aren't, so long as you remain to guide them.
But why? After what why would anyone follow me?
Because we're family.
Yeah.
Family?
Yeah, and all our...
Here's what homie gameplay looks sick. What do you mean homie gameplay? The gameplay looks amazing. The gameplay in this game is insanely good. Like, everything in gameplay of this game is amazing. But the story, not the story, side quests and character dialogues are... it's painful. It's painful to watch and listen to. Because it means nothing. Like, all this bullshit means nothing right now. It's like, you will never see this character again in your life. Never. You will never see any of those people. But they keep talking and talking and talking.
Towns. A nation, even. What's to stop us?
That's the Master Quinton we know.
Who is Master Quinton? I don't know. I mean, I know it's this guy, but I will forget about him.
Will suffice. After all, we are family.
Always loved to talk. But the thing is, Rivier, in Final Fantasy VII, it was very good. The characters were like memorizable. It was very easy to memorize characters. The characters had the individuality.
On our behalf.
The characters were characters, not pieces of log. The Final Fantasy VII. The Final Fantasy 15, they didn't even try it. Like, in 15, all the dialogues in the non-story dialogues were non-existent. And it was amazing, because you can skip everything and not, like, there was nothing important. But the problem of this game, it tries to be important. It tries very hard for me to not skip dialogues. But I don't care. I don't care. You know what I will compare this game to? Final Fantasy 14. It's the same shit. The Final Fantasy 14. But yeah, I need to do all the quests in order to get Platinum anyway. But there is no point of me to complain. Are you sleepy because you are not asleep or because you just woke up?
Oh? And why is that?
Remember how some of Sir Wade's guardians took up residence here after the Akashic attacked? Well, now the rest have come to join him. Seems their barracks in the Lazarus have been lost to an ether flood. Now, I don't mind having a few more brave boys around to keep them animals at bay. I ain't daft after all. But we ain't got nowhere for 'em to bed down. Poor buggers are having to make do with haylofts and chocobo pens. I'd build 'em a new barracks here if I could. But where would I put 'em? There just ain't enough room up here on the rock. Which leaves us in a bit of a pickle. The people we're counting on to keep us...
I had to get up for the time being. Okay, it's a very hard decision. I admire you for this.
There's been more of them turning up lately, coming from all over looking for safe haven.
Like, for me, it's very hard to do.
We can shelter with the room we've got. We can't keep cramming more and more people into less and less space. What we need is a new home for our new arrivals. And that's what I was hoping you might help me with. If it ain't too much of a burden, of course.
Yeah, sure. I have no idea what I need to do for her. I have no idea.
Thank you, Clive.
Thank you so much, Reaper. Thank you so much. You can sink your points now, by the way. You can sink your points into useless bullshit, finally. I spent 2 hours yesterday to set this shit up.
Since I thought about that place.
It was a tragedy, what happened. And if
I watched like 3 guides.
Stop it. But what's done is done. And those who lived there wouldn't have wanted the village they loved to be left in ruins.
I suppose you're right.
The Blight might be present, but I reckon it's got a good few years left in it yet. There's just one problem. A band of cutthroats.
I love it so much.
And they don't seem like they'll be moving on in a hurry. Nasty bastards they are too. I've lost some good men to their raids. Would have sent someone to clear them out sooner if my boys didn't already have their hands full fending off the Akashic. But now we've got a few more guardians of the flame to call.
Oh my god.
I reckon it's time we made our move. What do you say? Fancy leading a raiding party?
I do. Eastpool was once home to people I loved. I won't have bandits sully those memories. I'll gladly drive them out of there.
I feel like people who wish me have so much points that I can spam this bullshit.
How we might be able to win the place back. And
Because I didn't have anything before on my
of course.
my alert thingy. I don't think I will ever have anything else except this.
Let's hear Wade's plan.
And I decided that like since nobody can sub to me anymore anyway. I mean people can sub to me, but like what's the point of doing this? Unless you want to support Chi. Because all my money getting to Chi, I think. Are they getting to Chi? I forgot, I'm so sorry. Either Chi or S I'm getting my money from Twitch. Since nobody's subbing anyway, it's better to have this.
So Wade,
So my effort didn't went anywhere, nowhere.
And you? I spoke with Martha. She tells me you have plans to free Eastpool and make it your own.
That's right, though it was mostly her idea. I rather fear my men have been treading on her toes somewhat since joining us, not to mention each other's. And then there are the bearers, men and women who found the courage to flee their masters and sought refuge here. We need somewhere to settle them, and I can think of worse places than Eastpool.
I mean, is it kind if like my money either go nowhere or to one of my friends?
I'd be most grateful if you would.
It would be stupid of me to not do anything with it.
Rabble of rogues running for the hills.
So,
because if I didn't do what I did, my money, the money that I get from Twitch literally disappear to nowhere.
And rather less.
It just burn.
The road that leads there will more than likely still be crawling with Akashic. A small force would suffice to clear the village, but if the Akashic were to follow them in, that force could end up trapped between a rock.
No, it's not like I don't like money and I don't want money from Twitch. It's not like this. It's not like I'm giving them away because I'm a very kind person. I'm very much opposite of this. I'm very greedy. I'm an insanely greedy person.
Risk yourself, my lord.
The Akashic are the bigger risk.
There is just no other way.
I shall summon my men at once.
Shall I wait for you here?
No need, my lord. You go on ahead. We'll be with you before long.
All right. I'll meet you at Eastpool then.
We shall see you there. And may victory await our coming.
Okay. Let's go. Thank you, game, for having some fast travel spots. Usually, like, you know, like when you need to go here, like in this area, it's such a pain to get here because like the fast travel spots are very far away, or here, or like in this place. It is such pain in the ass to go because there is not enough of fast travel spots. Evict the bandits from Eastpool. Hello there.
Who the hell are you? Kill them!
You will leave this place or face the consequences.
Look at chilling here. Imagine like getting to a random bunch of bandits on the road and just using your power of God to kill them.
It's over.
Power of 3 gods. 3.
Or maybe not. What's that thing doing here? Doesn't matter. It goes too.
Yeah, the like, how do you say this, effects in this game looks amazing. I hate this ability so much. Finally. Like, usually I don't like when there is a ton of effects on the screen when you play the game. But in this game, everything just looks so cool. Nice. Wait until you see the cinematics. Oh my god, the cinematics. Oh. The boss fights. They are better than Final Fantasy 15 boss fights, 100%.
I'll take that as a no.
Bravo! A magnificent display, my lord.
You were watching? I thought you were keeping an eye out for Akashic.
We were. Put down more than a few on the road, then arrived just in time to see you slay that... whatever it was.
Let's hope it was the last of its kind. Though I expect you and the Guardians will be up to the challenge should another appear.
I would hope so, my lord.
Your men will be bringing the bearers who'll be living here, I assume. It might be best to send word for them to come right away, before any other unsavory characters move in.
Of course. I'll send orders for them to depart immediately. Leave it with me, my lord.
Okay.
Home. Without masters.
I think this is the last quest. I hope this is the last quest. I want to do the story, to be fair.
Lives are our own at last.
That's all of them. And not a single Akashic in sight. Now to begin the important work of rebuilding the place. It won't be easy. Especially not after 5 years of beasts and blackguards having their wicked way with the place. The masonry might still be sturdy enough, but half the beams are rotted. Those that weren't lost in the fire or burned by the bandits, that is. It'll take a bit of elbow grease. But we'll see Eastpool rise again. Just you wait.
So wait. Lady Hannah is buried here. If you don't mind, I'd like Oscar to join the rebuilding efforts. He should be a part of this.
Of course. I couldn't agree more.
I'll let Martha know that everyone arrived safely. If you need anything more, you have only to send a Stolas.
And we will, my lord. Safe travels.
And thank you.
Eastpool lives again.
Let's go and tell Martha the good news.
Oh shit, I need to go back to Martha. Martha! Why did you say this name? Who is Martha? Why do you know this name? I like the DC cinematic universe. I know that people hate it so much, but I did like the Batman vs Superman, the Justice League. I like them I like them a lot. I like them much more than Marvel things.
There you are. All went well then.
And I'm losing my followers right now. All of them.
Nicely done. And what's all this about some shape-shifting nightmare showing up? On second thoughts, don't tell me. It'll only give me nightmares of my own. What matters is you did it. And now we can build our new village.
I suppose it will be. What will you call it?
What else? Eastpool. Sir Wade said it best. There's plenty bad happened to that place, but that don't undo the good that happened there. No need to throw the baby out with the bathwater.
Did Wade say that?
Well, something along those lines. Anyway, the poor souls might have made it to Eastpool, but their work ain't done yet. So the way I see it, neither is mine. If it's food or lumber or strong backs they need, the rest is ready to provide it.
Thank you, Martha.
No, thank you. You didn't have to help us.
I wanted to.
Okay. As always, nothing good. We don't get anything good from the quests, only materials we will never use. Okay. This is it. Yes, finally, okay. It is time to do the story. Let us save the game first. Now we're gonna get some story stuff. Let's go. I'm waiting on Bean actually, because I asked him if he wanna play Outlast, and he said that he's gonna check if Chi and SM are down to play at some point.
Sounds like thunder.
But yeah, I really want to play Outlast.
You're late. We're starting to think you'd stumbled off a cliff.
But I'm so scared.
That was you, Gav.
Good to see you. Any trouble on the road?
Nothing we couldn't handle.
I knew you'd come. Is that who I think it is?
Yes.
Allow me to introduce my brother, Joshua.
Clive's told me all about you. Or even listening most of the time. Name's Midadol, but everyone calls me Mid.
My lady.
Hey?
My boy.
Uncle Byron.
It's really you. I never thought I'd see the day.
So these Akashic are being controlled.
That's what it looked like. Empty eyes, eerie blue glow. No doubt they were turned. But
Hello, Rafi.
Every last one of them.
I was just want to wish Varga. Hello, Rafi. Welcome.
We saw more than a few in the city. They moved in ranks with a purpose, and not of their own.
Ultima's doing.
Perhaps.
Just use the ad blocker, Rafi. Use the ad blocker on my stream.
Mostly.
Mostly, but not all. A handful managed to lock themselves in their villas before the Horde arrived. Some in the Merchants District to the west, and a few others on the far bank.
Wish I could turn off the ads.
If the Akashic stumble
How
across
are you doing, right?
a few bolted doors won't hold them for long. We need to find them. And quickly.
What do you propose?
We split into two parties. I will make for the Merchants District, while you look to those across the river. Mind keeping an eye on my brother?
Not at all. We find the villa and try the servants' entrance.
Understood.
And what of us?
Mid, is she fit to sail?
The ship, the Mithril engine could probably do with a few more tweaks.
Then you better work fast. Even if we do reach the survivors in time, they'll never make it to the hideaway on foot.
You leave that to me.
See the
naming the character in your game Mid is like very weird thing.
Looks like you stuck with me, Byron.
That's Lord Rossfield, you little gutter snipe!
Rafi, are we gonna play Siege today, Rafi?
And you keep Clive safe.
Be careful. Both of you.
You too.
Oh shit, this is the place. So... Let me Google this very fast. One second, I'm checking the thingy. Sorry, I'm watching the video still. Mm-hmm. Okay, so at this point I'm gonna be farming. Rafi, are you still here, by the way? Rafi, are you still here? Let's reset all. I'm gonna be farming ability points. Let's just see what are the best ones to have at this fight. So let's start with going to Charon, and see if I can buy the stuff that I need. Where is she? Here. I need to buy 2 things.
Let me tell you a story, Clive.
All right.
Them rumours Wetlegs were spreading. Might be they weren't just tales plucked out of thin air. You see, there were a time when I weren't too particular about who I sold steel to, so long as they paid me the right price. Some women lust after blood, others after flesh, but me, I were always one for gold. And to satisfy that lust, I sold to opposing armies, stabbed my every client in the back, made myself the most hated woman in the twins. But then one day I met a man who made me a different kind of offer. Said he'd give me access to a realm-wide community of like-minded individuals in constant need of steel and sundries. On the condition I sold to him and his alone.
Was that the first time you met Sid?
Aye. And I fell right into his damn trap. He was true to his word, so I ended up being true to mine. And I soon started making the best profits I've seen since taking up the trade. And all without aiding or abetting any outlaws. Except Sid himself, that is. Told me about his plan to topple the mother crystals, you know. Said that with them gone, the realm would want for all manner of things. An opportunity for the likes of me to mint gil. Why, I reckon an enterprising individual could find himself the richest dam in the twins. And that's when he had me. I emptied my stores that day and moved into the Hideaway proper. And the rest, as they say, is ancient bloody history. A dozen years on, and I'm still not the richest dam. Not for lack of trying, mind. But I can say that I have never been happier. You've all shown me there are some things more precious than gil.
That there are.
So don't you go messing it all up, or you'll have me to answer to.
You know, maybe I'm thinking, I streamed for 2 hours already. Maybe it's like, it's okay to stop the stream right now, I guess. Maybe. Let's see, accessories. This one. Ability points earned, double encounters.
You're rubbing me blind, you know.
Increase XP earned.
It'd better all be here.
Okay.
Come again. Oh.
So let's start with this. He earned Wait, did I have this one before? I have this one, XP by 10. Point earned. Like EXP and ability point, that's it. Okay. I'm gonna set up before I do this shit. Before I finish my stream. Okay. So we're gonna be using Ramu, Titan, and Phoenix. Ramu, Titan, Phoenix. You're back. Okay, I'm back. Let's continue. Flames of Rebirth. Heat wave and ignition. So heat wave and ignition. Oh shit, I messed up. Okay, Rafi, I see you back. I miss you too, Rafi, I'm gonna end my stream after this moment. And then I'll be free to do whatever. Because I'm at the point of the game where I can farm a shit ton of experience. And I wanna do this off stream. Because I don't wanna skip this moment. Because if you skip this moment, you lose a ton of stuff. So I'm gonna go and farm a shit of experience after this, after I finish with this setup. But if you miss me, by the way, Rafi, you could fucking call me. It's like, hey Varga, let's chat. And not sit alone playing your card game. Without me. Anyway, how are you doing? Okay. Judgment. Mm-hmm.
Don't.
Let's save the game. Okay, we're gonna start this. We just saw this video, so there is no point watching this.
All right, Torgal. Let's find those survivors. They don't stand a chance against those things.
Okay, so the first fight. Not doing anything, just pressing the button. 288 AP. Easy.
They're wearing Waluda armor.
This one. Get him. Nice move. Now, Togo. This one.
This guy is quite hard to kill.
All yours, Torgal. Let's try. Torgal, kill!
Okay, 184 AP. And this is fight number 3.
Enough of you, are there? Stay down!
All yours, Torgal. Now, Torgal. This one.
700.
There's nothing but monsters here.
So you get 700. Okay. You know, I would message you when I can, and well, car game is good. Game is way louder than your voice. Is it? I made it so like when I speak it goes lower. No, it must be like this. Like when I speak it goes lower, very low. No. You think you should get this game? I mean, if you get a PS5, you should. It should be much lower. Like right now, it's like maximum volume, and when I speak, it should be not over my voice. Like right now, for example. One, two, three, four, five, six, 7. Okay, anyway, so I just earned a shit ton of ability points. 5,000 points, like it's fucking like from a tree. I just went there and got 5,000 points from a tree. Just grab them. Now I teleport here. And I will do this one more time. And I go back here. I do this one more time, and that's it. That's gonna be the end of my stream. I'm gonna be just farming the points. I'm just gonna be sitting here and farming those points for the next couple hours at least. And since I don't have anything else to do,
Alright, Torgal.
like for example right now, Rafi, you should be able to hear me very good. The game must be super low when I'm speaking. Like what right now, I am speaking over his voice. You should be able to hear me. Like let's go. Let's do the fight. Let's do the fight, and you will tell me what's going on. Like right now, there's a bunch of shit going on, and I'm speaking over the shit. And what do you think about this? Like this ultimate ability and going on very loud, and I'm talking at the same time. You should be able to hear me very good when this is going on. I spent a long time setting this up.
They're wearing Waluta armor.
Okay, thank you. I use my ultimate on this guy, the Devil Trigger. I hate this guy so much. Okay, 124 ability points. Have I get some money from this? How do I know if we get money from this? Oh my god, I have 270,000 gil. Okay, this will be the last fight.
Titan! Almost killed! All yours, Torgal!
Judgment Bolt. Ignition again.
Almost killed! Soil!
be fair, I don't need to do anything right now. I just need to press the square. And he will do everything by himself. I just want a little bit of control. If I do this, if I actually press buttons, press abilities, it will be just much faster.
What happened to the Royal Army?
700 points. So this is literally the fastest way in this game to earn ability points and experience. And by the time I will stream tomorrow, or whenever I will stream next time, I will have all of this maxed out. All of this. And I will try to search how much points do you need to upgrade the last two icons to full. And I will get this amount of points. So I will never have to farm in this game ever. I'm just gonna be having everything. So this will be my next time, my next stream. But for now, I'm just gonna be farming and farming and farming off stream. So yeah, Rafi, thank you so much for being here. And Lime, thank you so much for being here. River, thank you so much. Thank you, everybody. Thank you, thank you. I'm gonna be waiting for Soybean to message me because I really wanna play. I really wanna play Outlast with him. And Chi and SM. Thank you, Lime. Thank you. I'm gonna be farming the hell out of this game off stream. At this point, this is probably the only point in the game where you can like farm, actually farm. So I don't want to miss it at all. So yeah, thank you. Thank you so much, and goodbye.